Okay, looks like we're live. Since last we played, I did a bunch of level grinding here in the arena. And why I say some, I mean a lot. This guy gonna bug us as we come up back up through here? Nah, he don't give a shit.
Greetings. My caravan goes through all the cities, and the journey is safe. So, where would you like to go?
To Hikmet, please.
Let's go to Hikmet here first. See what these other cities look like. But how is everyone, chat? How are you all doing? Hopefully you're doing well.
Halt! What's your destination, milady?
Just into town. I'm an emissary of the congregation and am here to discuss matters with your governor. Why the checkpoint?
We've got orders to verify all comings and goings. The roads are becoming dangerous.
Oh, that's no
Do you have
good.
anything particular to report?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Well then, good travels, milady.
This place looks a little more frontier than I think this would be the Bridge Alliance. So we set up a camp there. Okay. What the hell is this blue thing here? Oh, some sort of bird. An odd-looking bird. Maybe some sort of... No, not pheasant. Peacock, maybe? Pheasants are camouflage chickens. Quite literally, they're camouflage chickens.
Halt! Your names, titles, and business at hand.
Lady de Sardet, emissary of the Congregation of Merchants on Tier Fredi. I have come to present my regards to your governor.
Your papers seem to be in order. Welcome to Hikmet, Your Excellency.
Come closer. Come closer. All my wares are in the vanguard of progress.
Your Excellency, welcome. I am honored to receive such a prestigious guest. You will not regret it. My wares are the best in all Hikmet, and always in the vanguard of progress.
Ornate triple-barreled pistol.
Thanks for your visit.
So far, I'm not a fan of the city. Not very much stuff to loot. I'm not seeing any shiny stuff.
You'd better go and meet this governor without me. We are at war. I'm not certain that I can remain calm if I see such a man.
The little one's not wrong. You came to flatter him. The sailor is less likely to cause an incident. But you are the diplomat.
Oh, that's a fair point. Oh, let's see if we can find a place close to try and change out the party. Coin Guard Barracks. Not really what we need. I think we need like a tavern. Where usually you'll find a barracks, you'll usually find a tavern at least somewhat close.
Hello. Can I get you anything?
won't stay.
Well, gambling room and a brothel. Coin Arena, I should be able to change my party down here. Theoretically. Shit. Nope, we're good. Cigars of the local indigenous people, and her and the Bridge Alliance aren't getting along. Which actually rather surprises me. At least I do believe this is the Bridge Alliance. Because the Bridge Alliance is a little more progressive and not very dogmatic, unlike the other faction. At least so far from what I've gathered in my interactions with people. So, I mean, you would think that they'd get along a little better, but from what I've been able to gather so far, no. The only people who actually seem to get along with anyone is basically the Congregation of Merchants, which I belong to. Still very annoyed with the sheer lack of stuff to loot in this place. Yeah, Bridge Alliance Governor.
Your Excellence, it is an honor to meet you. Allow me to present my sincerest regards in the name of the Congregation of Merchants.
And allow me to wish you and your cousin a warm welcome to the island.
Thank you.
In the hopes that this visit will help prolong the profitable relations between our two nations.
Likewise. Nevertheless, another question brings me. The Malachor. The Prince d'Orsay hopes that these new shores will bring us new possibilities. Even a remedy.
That'd be nice.
It is an area that concerns us greatly, but be assured we are studying it acutely. Our doctors and alchemists are particularly interested in the flora of the Isle. It's extremely varied and different from our own. In fact, we have sent a group of explorers into a very promising sector. Alas, we've had no news from them for quite some time now. We are hoping that nothing has happened. We would have sent a patrol to investigate, but we cruelly lack the means to do so. The natives have proven aggressive, even hostile to our studies, and have attacked us regularly. We are obligated to maintain all of our able-bodied men here in order to protect the city. But we would be happy to share with you the results of our research if...
Your Excellency.
This insolent interruption is untimely and unwelcome.
I deeply regret, Excellency, but one of our frontier posts has just suffered a brutal attack.
Report then and be precise.
The natives attacked us by surprise. Our men were massacred. Our frontier post is lost.
One more act of barbarity. Dismissed, soldier. Where was I? Yes, we would be most pleased to share our discoveries with our allies if your cousin would send us a party to help us find our lost expedition. I could show you to which region they were sent.
I thank you for the information and will let him know.
If you are of a mind to accord me another request, I would be truly grateful.
I'm listening.
As you have not failed to observe, our troops, as well as our caravans, have been suffering incessant attacks. The merchants, including your own, are raided, often killed, and certain goods have become scarce. Captain Rainhild, who commands our outpost in the plains, has communicated his incapacity to protect them. Considering that certain of your own fellow countrymen are involved.
You would like me to lend a hand. I will see what I can do, Your Excellency.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
No, not really.
I have to go.
Farewell, my lady.
I'm not going to go looking around because there's not been a damn thing to loot in this place. This city sucks. Looked like there's some sort of person up in that window. I don't know. Maybe I was just seeing things. Or blah, 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 blah. Seeing things. Oh, here's our residence. Awesome. Oh, an alchemist.
You'll find the quintessence of alchemy. The best
Oh, finally something to loot. That was the sword we got from the arena last night.
Halt! No one enters!
Okay. I got no idea where I even am, so... That's fine. I'm just kind of lost. See, I find this to be a bit of a problem. This being a big city, it should have had a map that I could actually view to navigate the city streets better. But I got no map. which makes navigating this place a pain. As is not having any kind of actual... Oh no, there's a run. You gotta just hold X. Oh, okay. That's better. Honestly, before I do that, I want to do the Battle of the Red Spears, I think. Ooh, what's this stuff?
Bit of poison on my blade.
Someone left to contend with. Ah! Yeah, no need to be in the travel pause. You can just move right on along. Judging by the door location, it's not that place. Just gotta figure out how to get through this place. So maybe maybe I can go down through here. It is beautiful, although As I've been playing this, I've seen some graphical bugs and such. I wish people could just snap their fingers and everything get peachy too, but not going to happen.
Bertituman, I am Ulan, chief of the village of Ignamri. You have a peculiar face, and it looks familiar. I didn't know that people from the continent could bear the mark of the Onol Manawi. To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
I met a member of your clan in Usuri, a merchant.
Oh, so you are the strange Onol Manawi who helped and saved our
Yep.
hunter. I am very grateful to you. May the trees along your path always bear fruit. I knew the Renaigse could be good, and you proved to everyone that I was right. You are someone that the kings of the Renaigse respect and listen to, are you not?
As the
Yes.
legate of the congregation, it is true that I can talk to all the governors of this island.
That is what I thought. I need your help to talk to the leader of the great city of Hikmet.
About what?
I want to meet him to offer a peace treaty between his clan and mine. The Sisagnames. Many kings want to chase the Renaigse away from the island, especially the kings of Hikmet. But I know we could learn many things from them, and we could arrange a great deal.
I see. I can indeed talk to the governor about your desire to make peace.
If you do talk to him, can you also tell him that one of my clansmen has come to trade with his town? I sent him some time ago, but I was told that the soldiers did not let him in. He fears for his life, because some other clans do not look favorably on exchanges with the Renaigse. He could be attacked at any moment, alone on the road.
Very well. I will make sure that he obtains permission to enter.
Yep. Or at least I'll certainly try to. Oh, nope, I don't need to do much of anything here. And at least not at the moment. Excuse me.
Your Excellency,
Lady de Sade, and to what do I owe this honor?
I met Ulan, the Bone Blowers clan chief from the village of Vignamri. He is an open-minded man who holds great expectations of exchanges with the colonies. He would like to meet you to discuss a treaty, even an alliance.
Ulan, you say? I have never heard mention of this name, but to finally have an ally among the natives could only be beneficial. That is excellent news. Still, I fear that I cannot leave the city. That would be taking too much of a risk.
I doubt that Ulan will come to Hikmet. He is looking for an alliance, but he is not desperate. Such a gesture would be considered a sign of weakness by his clan.
That is understandable, I suppose. Do they grasp the concept of emissaries? Do you think that solution might work?
I think that might be possible. I'm sure he would understand that you could not come to see him in person for the same reason.
Excellent. Finally, some clear skies in our negotiations with the natives. My right-hand man will then go to this village to finalize an agreement with King Ulan.
I'll be there too, to make sure everything goes according to our plans. There is another matter concerning the same village that I would like to bring to your attention. A wandering merchant, member of the Ulan clan, is being kept in your outpost. Can you authorize his entry into the city?
I see no harm in that. This merchant is certainly not a threat to us, and he might even prove useful if the negotiations with his clan should take a foul turn. Here, please be so kind as to give him this letter of passage. If he presents it to the guards, they will let him in and he'll be able to establish his stall in town.
I thank you. I hope to see you again. I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lady.
There we go. Being all diplomatic. Let's get all these people to get along. At least that's my hope. See, this city I feel like is very poorly designed, not by the developers so much as by the people who actually, if you are living in this world, by the actual city planners. What do you guys think on that?
Hello, Captain.
Your Excellency, what can I do for you?
Governor Burren has asked me to help you fight against the caravan attacks. Could you tell me precisely what's going on?
For weeks we have been harassed by the savages. They're waiting for groups of soldiers or caravans to be out of sight of the outpost and attack with incredible violence. They don't just steal goods or equipment. They kill without mercy. Only one man survived their last attack. He's here in a sorry state.
Do you think he could answer a few questions?
Yes, but take it easy on him.
I'll make sure I do, Captain.
Just keep walking, Renaixi. This does not concern you.
Have mercy! They will kill me! I am but a merchant who wishes to trade with the big city.
I never thought I would see several islander warriors attacking a mere merchant. And I thought honor and righteousness were of the utmost importance in your culture. I must have been mistaken.
What are you trying to say, Renaixi? Are you insulting us?
You are insulting yourselves by behaving this way. He's an unarmed man. He's trying to survive. What honor is there in attacking him?
He is a traitor. He deserves to be punished. But you are right. He is not worth attacking. Let's leave. His punishment will come once we have chased Renaixi away, and he cannot sell his products.
Adloreda Onolmanawi. May the trees along your path always bear fruit.
Think nothing of it. Ulan told me that you were not able to enter the town.
It is true. The soldiers did not let me enter. They left me outside, and the Donea Exdragao took advantage of this opportunity to attack me.
Rest assured,
Well, hopefully
I
this
have
will make
obtained
things a little bit
permission
better.
for you to enter from the governor of Hikmet, which should allow you to set up your stall in the city.
Adloreda Renaixi. Thanks again.
Farewell, merchant. Perhaps we will meet again.
Okay. Compose my team. Kurt can go. Siora. Oh wait, what do you have to speak about?
Desarde, I have a favor to ask.
Very well, I'm listening.
Do you remember the story of Jonah?
Of course.
Well, I'm like him. A donation to the sea. My family also gave me to the Nords. I don't know anything about my real family, except that they are probably affluent and from the congregation. When I was born, the Nords and the merchant princes had a complex relationship. I must have been used to settle a debt or forge a truce, but that doesn't matter. The mystery of my origins has now become an obsession. I need to know where I come from. If I were patient enough, I'd wait to become a fleet commander, and then I would be told. But since being laid off, such a promotion seems somewhat improbable.
And you want me to help you find this information?
You understand correctly. The records of all seamen stationed on the island are in their respective ports. Mine must be in the harbor office in New Serene, and it must contain my family name. But if I go there, I'd be spotted right away. Could you go there and bring the file to me?
Of course. But you'll have to come with me to the port and tell me a little more.
Right. Also, I don't want any Naughts to be hurt in the process. Despite my desire to know my origins, the Naughts are still my family.
Don't
I'll do
worry.
what I can.
We'll be discreet.
Well, we'll visit that here in just a moment.
Ulan, I see that the governor of Hikmet's emissary is already here.
He is. And I am very thankful that you succeeded in organizing this meeting. I am full of hope for the future.
We are very grateful as well, Your Excellency. However, if you could leave us, I am sure you can understand that the discussion we are about to have must remain confidential.
Naturally. I hope that you will reach an agreement.
Well, we'll just have to wait a moment here and just kind of explore around. So can't go for a swim. Got it.
Poison on my blade. And let's go!
So this place. Traveler's Diary page. At the edge of the woods, when I was taking the route north towards the heart of the mountain, I saw on the road to the left behind the bushes a bridge which led to a chest. It makes you wonder who could have left a chest in such a place. Surely I'm not treasure. Night is falling. I'll go take a look tomorrow. Ooh, new creatures. No, not new, just we fought some of these guys in the arena yesterday. Well, let's head back to the village. Maybe some sort of weird turkey. might be a better approximation of what that is. I want to see something. So I just run at the door. Does it just automatically open? It does. Awesome. It's good to know.
So, have you reached an agreement?
Our discussions were very fruitful. However, we are faced with a problem.
Really?
Our peace treaty depends on the ability to exchange freely.
And Chief Ulan has warned me that our merchants would be at risk of being attacked by the neighboring clan.
Mordoon, the chief of the village of Igugson, is at the Nea Exregao. He is among those who think that the people of your island are only here to take from us. But his village would also benefit from this agreement. If you could convince him to meet us, we could reach an understanding, allowing the caravans to pass through his territory.
Without this, I am afraid we would not be able to make a commitment. Peace and trade are linked. If our merchants risk their lives coming here...
I am sure that you will manage to convince him that the Renaigse are not all bad.
I can try, at least.
Adoreda, we will wait here and hope that you will manage to reason with him.
I can certainly try. I'm not making any promises of anything. Okay. Oh, another quiet night.
Here we are. We have a good view from here. The harbor office is well guarded, both outside and inside. Getting through the main entrance is impossible.
There must be a blind spot. There's always one.
You could dress as a knot and go through the back door, but someone may recognize you inside.
I'll need to be much more discreet. A potion could help me.
That is an option, yes, but since I'd rather avoid hurting any knots, I made some inquiries. The harbor office has an arrangement with Dieter from the brothel. Girls come every night with wine.
I see. You want us to spike the wine so that they sleep during our search?
It's a proven technique, and I can assure you they do not sniff the wine before drinking it.
Right. Let's get a sleeping potion. Then we'll go see Dieter.
Okay.
You'll find all you need. Welcome. It's such a... Have you seen anything to... Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Why am I going this way? I know. Oh, well, we're over here. So it looks like everything refilled. Awesome. That's useful to know. But I won't open up this chest, because I actually now have the lockpicking to do it. quest am I? Oh, I don't want to. That's the one I want to follow here at the moment.
Oh, it's you, Onomenawi! Come and see all of these beautiful things from our village.
What can I pour for you?
Give me a bottle of your...
Lay.
This part of the... Sorry, but
In that case...
we're delighted.
I'll pay you. I don't want to pay you, but I'll pay you.
Yes, why? You looking to have a good time?
It seems like you're sending girls and wine to the harbour office every night.
So, there's no law against that, is there?
Not that I'm aware of.
And I'm not here to stop you.
Listen, Dieter, we just wanted to add a secret ingredient to your wine tonight.
What? Are you joking? Are you trying to slip a laxative in it?
We were thinking more of sleeping pills. Nothing bad, you see.
Listen, I have nothing against a little prank, but I can't risk losing my best customers.
Captain Vasco is very influential among the Nords. Maybe he could help expand your excellent clientele even further.
If you accept, I could arrange for your agreement to come to fruition. In San Mateus, for example.
San Mateus? I would have to recruit. But yeah, that would be interesting.
So then, we agree.
Yes, that's fine. Tonight your friends will receive their delivery. Seasoned. Now, give me the sleeping potion.
Thanks to Dieter, you should be able to slip into the Harbour Master's office after dark. But you should still dress as one of us, just to make sure you avoid confrontation.
Good idea. I'll see to it.
Yes, I am, and welcome back, Heinz. How are you today? Well, I should clarify a little bit. Physically, I'm doing okay. Mentally, I'm still not great, but...
Come closer, good people. Thank you.
I've not done a whole lot with the main story here at the moment.
Dieter's girls will arrive later tonight. We can wait here if you're ready.
Well, that's always nice.
We'll wait for Dieter's girls to do their work as planned. Then we'll enter.
Very well. It's definitely the safer option.
Dieter's girls are gone. Your guard should get a good night's sleep now.
You should go. I'll wait here as planned. I can't risk getting caught there.
Don't worry. I'll make sure not to hurt anyone.
Good luck, Disardi.
I think there's a door I can lockpick back here. It's an interesting game, and I mean, the world is rather interesting. Oh, I get it. I need to get take a vacation. It'd be more of a. It really wants to be a staycation, but little difference in that to me. Looks like the sun's still coming up, so I need to get my ass out of here. I'm currently waiting to hear back from my bosses of if I can take a vacation here in September. Yeah, I've noticed a few graphical problems. I mean, otherwise, it's pretty good.
I was able to recover your file, Vasco. And nobody saw me.
Wonderful. You did everything perfectly. So, let's see what this file can tell us. So I was right. My real name is Leandra, son of the Darcy family from Serene. Nobles, I suppose.
Yes. I must admit that I had no idea they had given a son to the Nords.
To think that I spent my childhood polishing ship bridges when I could have been wearing silk.
I'm sorry for you, Vasco. But growing up in nobility is not.
Yeah, I noticed the faces, and really? That I usually don't mind too much.
Whatever. I've learnt my real name thanks to you.
Or the interiors. I mean, although too repetitive gets a little
I
dull.
remember coming across a Darcy at my uncle's court. Your brother, no doubt.
My brother? What was he like?
It was a long time ago. We were children. I couldn't tell you what he looks like today.
A brother? I wonder if we are alike despite our completely different lives. Thank you for sharing this and for telling me about him. You gave me back my identity. This is more important than the Nords care to admit.
Yeah, I can't say I much care for...
Desarde, can I do anything for you?
I must leave you.
I noticed some differences between the coin guard here and the one in the original city. I can't remember its name at the moment. There wasn't much of a difference, though. Though while I was working earlier, I did a lot of, I did an XP farm of the arena, and so I've gotten quite a few levels. Doesn't speak very highly of the guard that I get attacked right outside their place. Yeah. I forgot who actually did this game. Got this game at launch, and then I never touched it. I'm so backed up on games to play. Quit that. Just loot them. I have rapier and rapier, broadsword, and a rifle. Yeah, I can get that. I mean, you're definitely in that time period of style.
We are arriving in my mother's village. The grass. There are warriors, so we must be careful. The guards rad. We have skills that know how to defend themselves. But we must be careful in the way there.
There's some other games where you can pull that off a little bit.
This is where the spears of all past warriors are gathered. The branches are reclaimed by the tree, bring strength to the village.
It's just few and far between. I've seen a few. It's been so long, I really couldn't just go right off the top of my head. You could kind of pull off the look and such if you in like Bloodborne. That's still kind of that same kind of time period.
Who do you think you are? By what
I don't
right
think
do
you can actually get a
enter the home of our
good
queen?
I'm the emissary
rapier
of the
style
Congregation
weapon
of
till
Merchants. I have
mid
come
to
to
late
meet your leader.
game.
Come now, Arwant. You are not a watchdog. Where is my mother?
Siora, I didn't see you. You have come too late. Your mother has gone to wage a war. They left for Didekiden Nadagais only a few hours ago.
Oh no. We need to catch up with them and avoid the shedding of blood. Please, haste.
Very well then. Let's be off.
In order to go towards Didekiden Nadagais, we must
You
follow
can,
the path leading toward the
I mean,
heights.
technically, as bad as it was, Assassin's Creed Unity, you're basically, that's what you're doing. Ah, so you have to hold it. Got it. Bloodborne. If you're not familiar, it's a PS4 exclusive game. It's made by From Software, who does the Dark Souls games. So it's a very, very tough game. And it's the only one of their games that I actually went through and platinumed. They're supposedly working on a PC release of it, which I'll probably go through and replay on stream, but I will not be going through and doing a platinum run like I did before. Yeah, that would kind of limit you in your ability to do it. Like I said, supposedly there's a PC version on the way, because a lot of the older PS4 exclusives Sony's currently trying to kind of put out for PC, as to try and get people more interested into picking up a PS5 and seeing all the exclusives that'll be coming out on that. That's why, like, Horizon Zero Dawn got a PC release, and I think it's just that and Bloodborne. And supposedly they're working on a Bloodborne 2, which will be interesting to see.
Wait. We should go left here. It's a more difficult path, but it's much shorter.
Look at the tracks. They chose to take the path on the right, it would seem.
Before a battle, it makes sense that they wanted to avoid a path with more danger.
If it is dangerous, let's not risk braving it when
And
time
Horizon
is
Zero
against
Dawn's
us.
another game that's
We
like,
risk
I need to
meeting
go
a
through and
great
actually
many
play. I
But if
have
we
it.
follow
It's
the
sitting
wires, we
up
risk
there
catching up with them too late to
in a
save.
giant pile of games on PS4 that I need to finish.
Thanks for listening to me. I fear my mother may have already thrown herself into the battle.
If that one were to get a PC release, it would not be anytime soon.
Hoist on my blade, and let's go!
Sony's not being as generous with the cross-platform play of their games like Microsoft is. Which I get it. I mean, in fact, the entire Sony corporation is basically running off of the money that the PlayStation makes, and has been for years. Most everything else either doesn't make a profit or barely makes a profit. It's also why Sony actually made a deal with Marvel for Marvel to use Spider-Man in the MCU, because they just weren't making the money that they were wanting to make. I've tried it. It does good damage, but it's not really something I need to do a lot of. I try to save it more for points in time when I really kind of need it. I like Siora. Siora's fun.
Iselt! You are too late, Siora. Mother has fallen, and we are defeated. No! No! This is not fair!
I am so sorry.
Who is this woman? She resembles one of us, but is dressed like a Renaigze.
I'm the ambassador of the Congregation of Merchants. I am sorry for your loss.
The congregation? And what side are you on in this war? Those that massacre our people? Iselt, calm down. You know that Mother sent me to seek out allies. You show up when the fight was nearly over. Was this part of your plan?
I had no plan.
You know that these monsters are taking our own. They must make honorable amends.
We did our best to come as fast as we could, and I fought by your side. Please, please take the time to at least hear me out. There has already been enough death, and you are wounded. This is not the time for vengeance.
You may be right. Waiting for my vengeance will make it taste all the sweeter. I feel weak. Might I ask you to watch over our own Siora? I must return to the village. Go on ahead. We will tend to the wounded, won't we now?
Yes. We will do everything we can.
And find my mother. Or her body, if she is indeed dead.
Look at this massacre. How?
Find her banner. It bears the symbol of our clan. This way. There is a survivor. Let's heal him. You can walk now. Return to the village. We must make sure that there are no more survivors. Over there. I think that man is still breathing. Let's make sure. You can walk now. Return to the village. We must make sure that there are no more survivors. I think that man is still breathing.
Oh, I
Let's make
couldn't
sure.
even see him.
You can walk now. Return to the village. We must make sure that there are no more survivors.
He was so well blended in.
These ruins are very strange. By what name did you call this place again?
Dadidak hidden nada gaze. There was once a battle in the past. A great victory for our clans.
Strange indeed. These walls are completely foreign to the styles of your own dwellings. Does this name that you gave the ruins mean anything in particular?
Yes. It means ruins of the first guardian.
I would like to dig around a little on the site. We might be able to unearth clues as to who actually built them.
You can walk now. Return to the village. We must make sure that there are no more survivors. Another warrior who survived. I do not think that we will find any more of them now. We healed them all, thanks to you. May the grass always be soft beneath your feet.
Footages.
I beg of you, help me.
Probably not. Probably not gonna help you.
I am here to save you.
No,
What have you done with my mother?
pity, I beg of you. I don't want to die.
Then answer! Siora!
Stop! Look at yourself. You're acting like a beast.
A beast has far more majesty than these monsters who have traded their souls.
They have taken her. The Queen. They took her.
Then she must still be alive. They wouldn't have bothered to carry away a corpse.
She would have chosen death before capture. They must have wanted her alive. We must find her.
If your mother is in the hands of the bridge, they'd have taken her to their closest camp.
Promise me that we will do everything we can to bring her back. Honor Manawi, do you need something?
I must leave you.
You can experience farm the coin arena. And that's what I did while I was at work all day. Was I farmed the arena. Just the very first round of the first challenge is about 400 XP a run, and you can complete it in about 30 seconds. Times that by a couple hundred runs, by an insane amount of runs, really, and you get a bunch of levels. You can sell your L2 key now for sure. Not sure what you mean by that. The unfortunate part what I've noticed though is that just because you're higher level, you don't really do a whole lot more damage, but your health does go up. Yeah, I really kind of don't. For more difficult fights, yeah, but for the most part, I can kind of ignore it. Yes, I can, which I do have a weapon that does a ton more damage. I just don't like it as much because it is just slow. But it's great for AoE damage. Yesterday, like the big thing I did on yesterday's stream of this was I went through and I did the arena fight.
Look, there are some images on these walls.
Let's get closer.
And one of the rewards for completing the third round of the fifth challenge is a kind of nice broadsword.
You've never come here. You certainly seem to know the place.
This site is sacred and taboo. Everyone knows where it is, but no
But
one
when you're
ever
trying to
comes.
do the arena,
All these colors are so beautiful.
those late rounds at a really low
Never
level
imagined
is
that I could
really
create
rough.
Something so delicate.
Who are you talking about?
Of those who built these lodgings, that my ancestors vanquished in a past war.
You know who they were?
I only know the legend of the Kid and the Daigate.
I'm listening.
It is said our people lived peacefully until the men appeared from the sea, intent on making our lands their own. They dug great caverns into the earth, ripped down our forests, destroying everything in their wake. They were evil. The warriors killed so many people that even their own people came to fear them. Here they built a terrible city that spewed out clouds of cinder and death. Our kings and queens were desperate. They went to the heart of our island, and the island heard them. From the woods appeared the first guardian. He was taller than a city, and with each step it smashed a lodging. It was a guardian of Rat, and the city could not resist him. Since then, the earth answers our call for magic, and in exchange, we become Almanawi, in keeping with the pacts our kings and queens once made.
It is a very sad and terrible legend. I wonder who these people from the sea could have been. A people from the continent, no doubt. Our Malachor might well be the cursed result of that war from another age. We have nothing more nor anyone else to find here. I must report all we've learned to Constantine.
Honor Manawi. My mother is still held in this outpost near the Gigador. I must do everything I can to free her from the lion's claws. So will you accompany me?
Yeah, let's go do
We will
that.
do everything we can to free her.
That's
Do not
interesting. No
Let's
wonder
go.
the locals hate us foreigners so much. I fully understand now. Oh, I can't run because I'm carrying too much crap.
I need a bit of practice.
I don't have level 3 vigor yet. But I mean, that does bring up interesting points. It's like, there's a lot of theories about who all's actually visited the Americas before Christopher Columbus did. And there's thoughts that Vikings, Phoenicians, even possibly either the Japanese or the Chinese visited various parts of the Americas long before. No real evidence has ever been found that I'm aware of, but it's just interesting the fact that there's the possibility that such during the various time periods and areas that they claim last I knew of what evidence there was for the Vikings was kind of dismissed because it couldn't actually be verified. Like they did all kinds of like carbon dating tests and such and just couldn't verify that it was done during the correct time frame. So currently, as far as I'm aware of, it's considered inconclusive of whether or not the Vikings actually showed up or not. Now, I could be wrong on that. I'm not going to admit that I know everything. But I do like to try to see about things like that, because it's really kind of interesting. Sometimes I just like reading up on conspiracy theories, because at times it's just entertaining just to know what people will try to decide was actually a thing or not. Let's store a bunch of this stuff. There, I can move again. Yeah. But, I guess what I'm trying... Ooh, fox. Wish I could go pet that. Now, I already threw it in in storage. So, unfortunately, a little late on that one. Um... But what I was actually about to say was, I guess I need to clarify more about what I mean by the Americas. I know Newfoundland is technically considered part of North America, but I'm talking more mainland.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go.
Like there's theories that the Phoenicians had made it to the East Coast. Theories that either the Japanese or the Chinese actually hit around Mexico. Mexico, North, South America area. God, I wish this was Ghost of Tsushima so I could go pet the fox. I still need to make that compilation video. Though the problem with like the Aztecs and Mayans and such, that where they're talking about where they got visited by the Chinese and such, it's the entire theory on that is based on drawings that they found in temples and such that show off kites. So it's like really thin theory that has no real basis. And the Phoenicians, it's more just thought that they might have pulled it off because they had the sailing technology to have done so. Yeah, and that's the thing. There really is no hard proof on that. But I find such theories far more credible than some of the other crazier theories that people come up with.
Halt! Who goes there?
De Sardet. I am the legate of the merchant congregation.
Oh, well, you can come in, Your Excellency. But this savage, on the other hand...
Am I the one you call a savage, Renaigze?
This young lady is the princess of her people, and she is with me. As such, I would appreciate if you let us through.
Very well, Your Excellency. Please go and find the captain.
You're
I
damn
feel
right.
better knowing that he gave you his endorsement.
Well, like I said, the theories have some field work, but it's so inconsequential and no, not really hard enough to actually state that it's like you can't actually do more than, yeah, it's a what if scenario.
Well, who are you?
De Sardet, legate of the merchant congregation. Allow me to introduce Siora, the daughter of Queen Bladnid, whom you faced on the battlefield. We understand that you brought her mother here, and I would like to negotiate her liberation.
A liberation? That'll prove difficult. She's dead.
I wouldn't even say just nice for entertainment purpose, but
You let her die!
because I mean, coming up with ideas and then trying to go, hey, let's try to see if A, this was possible, and then if it's possible, then maybe it actually happened, and there's evidence somewhere that might actually show such.
I must see her.
Can we see her, Captain?
If you're the one who's asking, Your Excellency, it should be possible. You're in luck. We were thinking about getting rid of it, but we received the order to keep her body. It's still at the infirmary. Ask the doctor. He'll show it to you.
Thank you, Captain. Siora, I'm terribly sorry.
Let's go see her now. I need to.
I'm sorry for your loss, Siora.
The infirmary must be the building on the right, near the camp entrance. Let's go.
Who are you? Are you looking for a doctor?
I'm the legate of the congregation, and this is Siora, the daughter of the queen whose remains you are keeping.
I would like to see her. I need to see her. Please.
My condolences, madam. The body of your mother is back there in the room on the left.
Entertainment purpose, I think more along the lines of, it was like Ultimate Warrior or something like that. They would take historical figures, go over what their weapons, fighting styles, and all that normally were, and then run simulations based on all the various information and try to see how they fit together. Who would actually be better?
We must perform the rituals.
The captain said that he was instructed to keep her body. It will not be easy to convince him to disobey.
I do not care about the captain's orders. She is my mother. She must be given back to the earth.
So, let's go back to see the captain and try to make him change his mind.
You can try, but with all due respect, I doubt that you will succeed. He will not want to draw attention to himself by disobeying this order.
What do you mean?
I believe he is a traitor, and that he made a deal with Telemi.
Those are some serious accusations, even for a member of the guard. Why would you believe such a thing?
I overheard a conversation that got me thinking, and I also saw certain documents.
We could use them to pressure him. Did you take them?
No, that would be too risky. I do not want to get into trouble. But I suppose they would still be amongst his other belongings.
Will they let us rummage through this place without protesting?
Most of the guards returned to Hikmet after the battle was over. If you are discreet, you should be able to enter the officer's building.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Shouldn't you ask the captain first? Maybe he'll change his mind.
You're right. Let's try talking to him before rummaging through the camp.
Captain, your previous shipment was very appreciated. We can now fight on an equal footing with the Alliance at long last. We're willing to pay even more than last time if you send us more firearms and alchemical preparations. I'm sorry to hear that.
The doctor was right.
Well, I hope
They
to see you
are
again in the
trafficking
future.
Weapons illegally with San Mateus.
It was
If
nice
word
talking to
reaches
you again.
Hikmet, these men will face a firing squad. But none of these documents are signed. The captain managed to cover his tracks. Here's a document that could be useful. They're meeting with the buyers.
Then we should go there. He won't be able to deny it if we catch him red-handed.
There is a risk that he will react violently. But we have no other choice.
Let's go then. I know this place. It is further down the road, near a large tree.
Your Excellency.
Why are you at war against the natives?
You too.
Because they reject our presence. They've been attacking us for months. These savages, they stubbornly refuse civilization, and our men pay the price. We can't let them slaughter us without reacting.
Since you arrived here, you have destroyed the forest and ripped open the earth. And people disappear in our villages, the On-Almenawi first. We are only defending ourselves. And we are the savages.
Since we've defeated you, you can believe what you like. Anything else?
He's an ass.
I'll leave you, Captain.
Your Excellency.
What? No, we're not doing that. We're not killing foxes. Just no. I'm not doing it. Can't make me. That's our channel's namesake.
Here we are. This is the tree that was mentioned. Let's hide while we wait for them to arrive. Well, Captain, you have some peculiar friends for a man who obeys the Alliance.
You? What are you doing here?
We stumbled upon some strange documents and wanted to see for ourselves if there was any truth to them.
Sorry, my friends. If you want our shipment, then we need to get rid of this nosy legate.
Captain, you are making a grave mistake. All we want is to negotiate.
I want the body of my mother.
Enough! I surrender! I would never have thought that you would dare to attack allies of the congregation.
It seems to me that you were the one who attacked. How did you put it? This nosy legate? Had you simply listened to us, Captain, this fight would not have taken place. All
She has
we
a
wanted
point.
was for you to respectfully deliver the body of the Queen to her village.
And will you stay silent about what you saw?
We are neutral. Trading amongst yourselves does not concern us.
In that case, very well. I'll return to the outpost and ensure it's done.
Now I would like for us to return to my village. I am eager to reunite with my sister.
In that case, let's return to Bedrais.
Our mother. I know, Siora. And the worst here say, some men delivered her remains here. They said that it was thanks to you. And the Renagze legate, thank you. We will be able to pay homage to our mother. Why are there mind shakers here, Iselt? I meant to tell you about it. They came saying that our mother had made an agreement with Teleme. But Mater did not tell me about it. She didn't say anything to me either. I do not like this, Iseld.
I don't either.
These people want to drive us away from the land. I know. But we need help after the defeat. And they say that she made a promise set in stone. The spirits of the people of our village would have to go to the light, and in exchange they'd help us against the lions. This is impossible. Mater would never have done such a thing. They are lying, I'm certain of it. They may be. But if there really is a promise set in stone, we cannot break it. And we will have to bury our mother according to their rituals. We must verify it. I will not stand there while these mind shakers take our village. Karans, do you need something?
I'm sorry about what happened to your mother. How are you feeling?
Unwell? I am angry, and I feel an immense void within me. I blame myself for not having been on this battlefield with her.
I understand. My mother had the Malachor, and yet I had to leave her behind as she was at death's door. I can't help thinking that I should have stayed by her side, just like you.
And you could not have done anything to save her either. Thank you, Anal Manawi. Your words alleviate my sorrow. Anything else?
Do you have anyone, a friend perhaps, whom you could talk to in this trying time?
I usually confide in my sister, but she's suffering too. And I think she resents me for not having been there when our mother needed me.
I know we've only known each other for a little while. But if you need someone to talk to, I'm here.
Thank you, Anal Manawi. You are a good person. And I'm glad that you are my friend. Anything else?
I must leave you. See you.
Okay. Let's see here. There's fast travel.
Desarde. I'd like to know more about my family. I need to know what became of them. Could you accompany me to see Lady Mirage? I'm afraid that without you, she may refuse to give me any information.
All right, Vasco. Let's go see Lady Lorene Morange.
I remember something I forgot to take care of here. Yeah. Oh, I need 3 points, so I need one more level to get that. Got it. Okay. You're carrying too much. Divest yourself of some of the shit that you're carrying.
Cousin! You have returned to me. Your absence was sorely felt.
You don't appear to be in top form. Are house intrigues keeping you from finding proper sleep?
No, nothing to bring me nightmares as of yet. I'm blaming it on the change of diet. Now, tell me what adventures you've been up to. If you only knew how bored I grow behind these walls.
Any news of your parents?
No. With the time it takes to travel to the continent, it's not surprising. But I don't miss them. My father's next letter will certainly be full of his usual disdain. As for my mother, you know her. She's probably too busy planning her next assassination to have noticed my absence.
Any news of your parents?
No, my father's... She's probably...
We were not able, alas, to stop the clash between the forces of the Alliance and Siora's clan. We arrived at the village and battlefield too late. The Queen fell.
I'm extremely sorry for your loss, Princess.
Thank you. My sister survived, fortunately, and we are recovering from this tragedy together. But our clan was extremely weakened by this battle and by recent events.
We shall keep a close eye on the Bridge Alliance and their undertakings. Rest assured.
You should know that the battle took place in the middle of ancient ruins. The ruins were quite strange. We discovered a fresco that I am certain was crafted by continental hands.
Really? And how ancient are these ruins? Could they date back to the first landings of the Bridge Alliance?
They date much farther back than their arrival would explain. My mother and my grandmother have always known them.
Siora told me of a legend that spoke of them. About a people from the sea that were vanquished there.
Do you think it was the Nords?
It is not our custom to found a landlocked settlement. We have our islands, and it is enough for us.
If they are ancient, perhaps your people once practiced older customs. This story is troubling, but it reminds me of something that I once read in the reports of Lady Morange. You should go and find her. Perhaps she could tell us more about them.
Very well.
Anything else?
I'm going to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
This is a really neat game, though. Again, if you've not played it, I really kind of suggest doing so. Or you can just sit here and watch me play it. That works too. I need to go to the merchant, which is back this way. So again, I need to devise myself with some of this shit.
Come closer, good people. Liquor and wine from the continent. Are your boots welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your...
Keep that. That can go. We'll keep that. That's nice. That's right. I should probably see about equipping the others. We'll leave those. And we'll leave those for now. And then I should probably see about upgrading my own stuff here. Speak.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen any...
Okay, there we go. How are we doing on time? Still got about an hour. Okay. That's cool. I can sprint again. Now that I know I have a sprint, it's so nice.
Good day, Lady Morange. Do you remember me?
Of course, Lady de Sardet, isn't it? I hope that you and your cousin have grown to like it here. But I have little reason to believe you have paid me a visit to exchange civilities. Can I be of service?
We would like to have some information regarding an important family, the Darcys.
Well, I could tell you many things about them, but I suppose that you want to know something in particular?
Are there any members of this family on the island?
Indeed, Bastien Darcy, the son of the family, has been in New Serene for some time. Last I heard about it, he was doing business, but that doesn't help in knowing where he is. The Darcys' first attempt at establishing themselves on this island wasn't very fruitful, but I seem to recall that since then the son has found a competent associate who's been working here for a long time.
Perfect. Could you tell us where to find her?
Of course. Ask for a Madame Clerc near the warehouses on the port. That's where she normally is. I hope the Darcys are not in trouble.
Do not worry, madam. Their name was simply mentioned in some business discussions. We are thinking about becoming associates. We would like to know more about them to form an opinion.
If you ask me, you should forget this idea, Your Excellency. Their son is a poor business partner.
Why do you say that?
I do not mean to speak ill of him. Perhaps it would be better for you to form your own opinion.
Well, thank you for your help, madam.
Can I help you with any other matter?
What do you know about the ruins found to the northwest of here?
The site that the natives call Didakidnadagace.
That is not how we pronounce it, but yes, we are speaking of the same place.
Your language is difficult to master, but I find it fascinating. To answer your question, I had countless questions about the place when our explorers and scouts first brought back sketches. Intrigued, I went there. I noted the architecture and their decorations. It is certain that they bear a striking resemblance with continental constructions, but they are more ancient. Too old to have been recently built by the Bridge Alliance settlers when they first set foot on the island. I even questioned the natives, but they only spoke of a people of the sea. My first thoughts went to the Nauts, but they're not known for building large towns, less so cities. There are other ruins on a cliff to the east of here. Perhaps they hide the key to this mystery. I hoped to organize an expedition, but the region is dangerous and hard of access. We explored mines at the bottom of the cliff, but we were not able to find an access to the plateau. If the mystery of these ruins intrigues you as much as me, it is in that direction that you should begin to look for answers. Can I help you with any other matter?
Nope, that's it.
My lady, I have to go. Goodbye.
I will be right back. Okay, I'm back.
Come closer, good people. The cure ain't what...
Can I help you? Are you here to do business?
Are you Madam Clegg?
We would like to meet with your associate, Mr. Darcy.
Bastian? I don't know where he is. I can't say that he often graces us with his presence.
You don't have the slightest idea where he is?
I am not his caretaker, you know.
You don't seem to hold him in high regard.
Listen, my relationship with my associate is no one else's concern. And if you didn't come to do business, well...
We must find him. This man you can see by my side is his brother.
Do not insult my intelligence. I know that the Darcys only have one son, alas.
You can see the Naught tattoos on his face, can't you? And a merchant like you must surely know about the Naught's recruiting process.
So it is true. The Darcys gave away one of their children. I find it hard to believe. He was supposed to go to Hikmet to deal with one of our clients, but I didn't receive any news from him after his departure. And given his tendency to get himself into impossible situations, I didn't try to get any.
Who is this client?
His name is Ferrat. You'll find him in the Alchemist district. I'll write this down.
You think something may have happened to him there?
His mission wasn't very complicated. He had to pay for a valuable shipment and take charge of it. With Bastian, anything is possible.
Thank you, madam.
Okay. Well, actually, I'm not gonna pay for this particular trip. I'm just gonna run right on along here.
If you come to do business, you should go upstairs. I am but a poor underling.
Uh-huh.
Hello, sir. Is this the house of the man called Farad?
It is I. What can I do for you?
We're searching for Mr. Darcy. He was supposed to come here to do business.
Yes. Yes, he did come here, but I don't know where he is. To be honest, our exchange did not exactly go as planned. And if you are his associate, or a member of his family, know that you owe me a large sum of money.
How so?
Well, this Darcy fellow came here to take the shipment, and he was supposed to deliver me a promissory note.
Which never arrived, I imagine. How could you let him leave with your merchandise without payment?
Well, he's the son of a very well-known family. I did not deem it necessary to try and obtain more guarantees.
What if something happened to him?
Nothing happened. At least I don't think so. Why should that concern me? I'm not his brother. He owes me money, and I do not have the slightest idea of where he might be.
I suspect that you are not telling us everything.
Come on. If you have not come to repay his debt, leave me alone so I can work in peace.
Greetings. If you have come to do business, head upstairs, if there's any business left to do.
Why'd you say that?
They haven't been paying me, and I've had to work with cheap ingredients for weeks.
What do you do here exactly?
I create and prepare complex potions. Not simple health potions, but far more subtle things.
And if I'm not mistaken, things are not going the way you would want them to.
The boss has always been difficult, but ever since he got ripped off, it has been a living hell. I work using leftovers, thrown away by all the other alchemists, while listening to him screaming at me and everyone else all day. This is no way to live.
Have you heard of a man called Bastian Darcy?
It would be difficult not to. His name is the only thing my boss talks about. Apparently, he did not pay for one of our shipments and still left with the goods. And now my boss makes me work twice as much to compensate for his losses. With ingredients I wouldn't even feed to a pig.
And what did your boss do?
Well, he spent every waking hour cursing his name. That's how I learned about it.
How can a brilliant, conscientious alchemist keep working here? I am certain that any great laboratory in town would welcome you with open arms. So why continue protecting your employer?
Ah, you're right. Anywhere is better than here. My boss did not only curse the name of the man you're looking for, he also hired some thugs to find him and our shipment.
Interesting. I think we may need to have a few words with your employer.
If you could also tell him that I am resigning, then I won't need to go upstairs.
I am deeply saddened to hear about the difficulties you're facing as a consequence of your dealings with Bastian Darcy. I was told that this boy was inconsequential, but I did not think him dishonest. Alas, as you know, if you were to wait for his family to repay you, the wait could prove very long. Correspondence with the continent is quite slow. But there are other solutions. Debt collectors could prove useful. Hope you will manage to find a solution to this problem.
You again. I already told you that I do not know where the man you're searching for is.
You may not know where he is, but you did everything you could to find him, didn't you?
What do you mean?
Does this document ring a bell? You hired some debt collectors to find Mr. Darcy.
How dare you rummage through my belongings?
You could have taken legal action and retrieved what you owed, but you sent some killers instead.
I doubt the governor would approve. Do you want us to tell him about it?
No. But please understand me. The Darcy family is on the continent. It would take months for them to reply to my complaint. What other solution was there? My shop will not survive this.
Tell us who these debt collectors are, and we'll take care of it.
They loiter in an alleyway of ill repute, not far from here, in the Science District.
That's what I feared. Probably a bunch of cutthroats. If Bastian survives...
If he survives, remind him of what he owes me.
Have mercy! Have mercy! I will repay everything, I swear. This is...
Hey, you! Leave this man alone!
What do you want? No one asked you for your opinion, so get lost.
Maybe he's friends with the weakling.
Maybe. In any case, it seems like he wants to share his fate.
You think I'm afraid? I've fought uglier people than you.
Vasco, let me try to take care of this. How much money are we talking about? You're here to collect a debt, right?
Between what he owes our client and our commission, it's a hefty sum. But if you want to pay in his stead, my lady, please do.
I don't think you realize who you're dealing with. So, let me introduce myself. My name is de Sardet. I'm the legate of the congregation, and I'm here to save the life of one of our citizens. If you do not deliver him to me immediately, I will have no choice but to inform the governor.
And you'll end up rotting in jail in no time.
Damn it, they look serious.
Yes, a bit too much. Listen, we don't want to get in trouble with the governor, so take him.
Yeah, if our client wants to get repaid, he'll have to make an official request. Come.
Thank you for your intervention. I thought these brutes would kill me.
Don't mention it. It's only natural.
But how did you end up in such a situation?
Oh, I'm certain someone like you, who belongs to high society, will understand. There is a game table here that is attended by the best of the aristocracy. I lost the money I owed to that merchant while playing there. And
Idiot.
since I got out with a few other debts, I had to leave the merchandise as repayment as well. But that's a mere trifle that my father would have paid for without thinking twice. I never would have thought that someone would send these types of brutes after me. What a lack of tact. In any case, I am extremely grateful to you. To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
My name is Captain Vasco. Naught and sea given. It was a pleasure, sir. De Sardet, can I do anything for you?
I must leave you.
Thank you, de Sardet.
My pleasure. But why didn't you tell him who you were?
But I did tell him. I was stupid. I resented everyone, and you even more, for the life I didn't get to live. You had it all, everything I thought I was entitled to. But after seeing Bastian, I realized that in the end, I was exactly who I wanted to be. A naught, and a proud one at that.
I'm glad to hear it. No more regrets?
No more regrets. And I certainly don't regret not being called Leandra Darcy.
Hmm. Yeah, let's go. Where's a caravan? Long ways away, actually. Just one more door down. I think I might do the whole exploration thing on my own time, because exploration is generally a fairly boring part of a game, at least to watch.
Greetings. My caravan goes so. We're
To San Mateus, please.
I need to be thinking about haircut. Well, this place looks interesting, a little more put together than either of the other two places.
Halt! In the name of the Enlightened One, present yourself.
Lady de Sardet, emissary of the Congregation of Merchants on Tirfredi. I have come to present my regards to your governor.
We have been expecting your visit, Your Excellency. Welcome. May he light your way.
The achievement I just got was called Full Pockets. So I'm going to guess means something about basically looting enough crap.
Do you renounce your gods? Answer me.
Why? Why are you doing this?
Inquisitors. I really don't like these people.
Behold your so-called gods. You are demons. They burn. They are nothing. You shed tears for this creature while your heart should be full of joy. Welcoming the light. Forget your pagan foul teachings. Embrace the true faith. You are mad. Renounce your gods!
Inquisitor?
You! Stop where you are. The pagan stink of these soulless natives taints you. You bring demon-spawned barbarians through our gates.
This man just killed some helpless soul in front of our eyes, and he calls us barbarians.
Who are you to address me with such familiarity?
I am the Inquisitor Aloysius, and you will be going nowhere lest your answers give me satisfaction. Do you believe that the God of Light is the one and only God?
Don't tell me that you are going to humor this crazed assassin.
If I want to complete my mission, I believe I have no other choice. No, I am not a believer. What are you going to do now? Burn me at the stake?
Your very presence in our holy city is outrageous blasphemy. May he guide my hand.
Bit of poison. Enough! This time brute force has prevailed, but the light always triumphs in the end. I will not forget our encounter, and I am certain that we shall meet again.
Yeah, fuck these people. It's okay if someone converts to a faith willingly of their own accord under their own decisions.
Pardon me, are you not part of the new governor's entourage?
I'm his cousin, and I'm accompanying him on his mission to Tirfridi. What can I do for you, Father?
Bishop Petrus. How divinely fortunate this is. Did you know that I had the honor of meeting you at your uncle's court when you were a child? I would never have imagined that you would grow up to resemble the island natives so closely.
The island was yet to be discovered. How could you have known?
You haven't lost your clever little tongue. You were always quite a remarkable young girl. I'm on my way to New Serene as an ambassador to the new governor. Do you think there would be room for me to accompany you? The roads are not truly safe.
I must first meet the Mother Cardinal to present my respects on behalf of my cousin.
I will accompany you, and then we can take the road together. I'm so happy our paths have crossed once again.
Your Eminence, in the name of the Congregation of Merchants, I present my best regards.
May the light bless you and accompany you on these grounds with inspired guidance.
I thank you. We truly wish that this visit will strengthen the ties between our two nations.
I learned that you crossed paths with that of Inquisitor Aloysius. I'm extremely sorry that this visit took a violent turn. Aloysius's faith is sometimes too absolute. I hope that you have it in you to look beyond it and forgive his zeal.
Another subject brings me as well. The Malachor. The horrible blood plague decimating our peoples.
A terrible matter that worries us all and reveals our imperfections and sinful nature. For he would never have allowed such an evil to spread without a deeper reason, a fault. Our theologians are certain that the Malachor is the work of a curse, and we have discovered that this island is home to a cult that venerates willfully a horrifying demon.
What a fortuitous coincidence. A practical excuse for sending the Inquisition out to set the island ablaze.
We must unearth this cult and tear it out by its sinister, sinful roots. We started to investigate a village not far from here, where strange happenings have been reported.
I have begun investigations, and I confirm that a demon is certainly active in the area.
Alas, the population is very secretive, and we have great difficulty gleaning any useful information. But if the congregation would help us in this matter, in other words, if the Malachor troubles your cousin as much as myself, report to His Majesty that the destruction of this pagan cult is the only way to eradicate the plague, and his help in obtaining any information from the natives would be extremely welcomed.
Be certain that your message will be transmitted, Mother Cardinal. I look forward to our next encounter.
Well, there's question marks here, so can I explore and see what those are? Maybe learn more reasons for not liking these people? Other than the fact that there's just nothing in this place to ever loot. Yeah, the palaces look to be exact same layouts with just minor differences, like Heinz said. Where do I head from here? Those are in my way again. Always seemingly in the way.
May the enlightened bless you.
How about no? I prefer not. Yes, let's do that actually. I missed a turn somewhere.
Please, I come because of a message that was sent to me.
Wait. This is the Onol Menawi of the...
I came following the instructions you had left the secretary of our embassy, but I wasn't expecting to find you near the corpse of a member of the Ordo Luminis.
We were told that there was a woman different from the other Renaigse amongst the Lugaid Blau. Someone who sometimes helped our people. This is why we talked to the man in the large house. But we don't really know who you are.
My name is Desade. I'm the legate of the congregation. It means that I'm in charge of the diplomacy with the other nations. And yes, I have helped your people a few times.
A diplomat is someone who talks, right? Not someone who fights.
I know how to fend for myself, if that's your question. But will you tell me why you made me come here?
2 nights ago, we attacked a group of Red Suns who were taking away some of our people. Many of them fled. But we captured this man, and we made him talk. We wanted to know where they took our brothers. And he talked about a secret camp.
Why would the Inquisition take natives to a secret camp?
To confuse their minds. They torture them until they renounce the truth and praise the sun. This Red Sun was mocking us. He said they would burn us, like the others. He had killed some of my brothers, so I killed him.
If what you say is true, then indeed, we cannot let the Inquisitors continue. But because you killed them, we can only take your word for it.
Maybe not. The Red Sun had a key on him, and also some words sealed in bark. We do not know how to set them free, but the Renaigse do, don't they?
The letter ordered this man to join the escort party of a group of captives. This partly confirms what you told me.
Do the words say where the camp is located?
No, but the address of the Inquisitor is written.
What is an address?
This is how we refer to the place we live in. I suppose the key you found is the key to his door.
So you can go to his house and look for more words?
I suppose so.
You must do it, or the suns will keep burning our people.
Very well. I will go visit this man's home. I will come back to you if I learn anything more.
Hurry. Our brothers may be dying in the meantime. Go back to town. We'll wait for you here.
We need to know where they are taking our food.
Too bad it's just not a general fast travel. That would be nice. But alas, it is not to be so. Gotta come back up this way.
You know how much the Ordo Luminis dislikes the Nords. If they catch us here, I'm in big trouble.
I wanted to congratulate you for your work and your unwavering commitment to our conversion camp project. Thanks to you and your devotion, we were able to bring many savages towards the light. You will find some new elements and orders regarding the continuation of our operation in your chest at our headquarters.
This letter mentions a secret camp. Apparently our man was involved in its creation. It also talks about a chest he would have had. In the quarters of the Order, here in San Mateus. We may find clues there that will allow us to discover the location of the camp. If this chest exists, there must be a key. It has to be here. Let's continue searching. It's a key. Most likely the key to a chest, with the emblem of the Ordo Luminis. I don't think we'll find anything else here. Let's leave and see what this chest contains.
Hey, you! Who are you? And what are you doing in Father Claudius's home?
De Sardet. I'm the legate of the congregation.
My colleague has been away for the last few days. May I know exactly what it is about your status as a diplomat that gives you the right to enter his home in his absence?
My status is the reason why the Mother Cardinal asked me to investigate. She wants to know where Father Claudius might have disappeared to. I offered to go to his home to see if I could find some information. Hence why I'm here.
Really? Well, I find that very strange. Why would the Mother Cardinal ask that some strangers who do not belong to our order try to find it?
How would we know? Perhaps you'd like us to go find her together. I'm sure she'll be delighted to see how you've been treating the representative of one of her allies.
That won't be necessary, but know that I am keeping an eye on.
Don't care.
As you wish.
I'll
I hope I
happily
don't
put a
see you
sword
again,
through you.
Father.
This man is a monster, like the other Red Suns. Did you see the way he looked at me? I'm certain that he didn't believe you. He will probably come back.
We should make use of this moment of respite to go visit the quarters of the Order and find the chest there. Let's hope they aren't infested with members of the Inquisition.
So I want to finish this quest, and then I want to go talk to Constantine, and then that's where we'll call it a night. We hope that we can count on you to accept a new delivery of native heretics in our camp. We'd also like you to be in charge of their conversions of the most refractory native subjects. I recommend you to follow the most discreet path possible in order to meet us.
Thanks to these documents, we'll be able to show the natives where the conversion camp is, and the times when new prisoner convoys will get there too.
I hope they'll manage to free our brothers and sisters who are prisoners. What these monsters are doing to them is horrible.
I agree. Forcing one to believe in a particular religion is just wrong on so many levels.
So, did
I found some information that should allow you to locate the conversion camp. And I also found a note about a prisoner convoy coming soon.
Why come and tell us all of this if your intention is just to betray us?
Betray you? How so?
You're not the ones this so-called legate betrayed. We are.
You? I have no commitment to your order. It is with Ptolemy that we are allied. Your nation, that you are prepared to drag into a war against the natives, with the sole purpose of converting a few of them in your torture camp. even if you have to kill all the others.
What are you talking about? Are you saying Claudius managed to complete his great conversion camp project?
Don't pretend that you did not know.
I did not, but now that I do, I will do everything in my power to continue his work. And the first step will be to eliminate those who would denounce us. The Mother Cardinal focuses too much on politics, when she should be following her faith instead.
We will fight these monsters by your side, Onolminawi.
Put poison on my blade, and let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Thank you.
You don't have to thank me. These men were our enemy. The monsters torturing my people.
Even though the Ordo Luminis's actions are atrocious, Thélème must not learn of our involvement in this matter. Our alliance could suffer.
Do not worry about it. We won't tell them.
And we will make these bodies disappear. Nobody will ever know what happened to them.
Except for our Mal, of course. Queen Deirdre will be grateful to you for helping us.
I hope this will help our relations in the future.
In any case, do not worry about this camp. She will not let our people be imprisoned. She may even ask for your help in destroying it.
I'd be happy to.
In the meantime, please give her my regards.
Bartir Tumad on all Menawi. And thanks again.
Anything? Nope. Thinking tomorrow I'm going to need to respray the peppermint oil. 'Cause it seemed like it worked for a while, but it seems to have worn off. So.
Glad to see you, my friend. I intend to prove to the Admiral that I fully identify as a Knot once more, without regrets. I will have to go through a test of loyalty. It will certainly be dangerous, but with your help, I am convinced that I will succeed. So, shall we go and see her?
With pleasure. Let's see what adventure she has in store for us.
That's what I'm going to do right now. That'll be like a tomorrow thing.
Happy to see you, my dear.
You really don't look well. Have you not yet seen a doctor?
No, it's nothing. You know that I've always had a weak stomach. My nausea will leave me eventually. You wanted to tell me something?
I would like, if you would allow me the honor, to introduce Bishop Petrus, emissary of Ptolemy.
Your Highness, may the light warm you in its holy embrace.
Enchanted to meet you, my father.
I've come here to present respects from Ptolemy and best wishes from the Mother Cardinal.
She has my most sincere thanks. But before speaking further, I would like to discuss matters with my cousin, if you would be so kind.
I have been to the neighboring cities, as you asked of me.
Tell me then, was your journey adventurous?
Well, I was able to gain audience with the governors, give them your regards, and glean some information. The Bridge Alliance believes that a remedy could possibly be found by studying the local flora. They are quite motivated, but their research expedition has gone missing, and there is no sign of life. And since they themselves are under constant attack, they cannot spare a rescue party to investigate. The Mother Cardinal, in her opinion, believes the Malachor to be the result of a curse.
A curse cast by a demon, an evil creature worshipped by a cult of island natives. If you would allow me to second the request of our Mother Cardinal, we are in dire need of your help. Our inquisitors are hardly diplomats, but I should let you finish, my daughter.
They have started their investigations in a village where strange events have been taking place, but they are unable to get to the bottom of it. The population keeps its secrets, and Ptolemy hopes that we might help them learn more about the cult.
This is all extremely interesting. You have lived up to my expectations, as always. That said, we find ourselves between the rock and the hard place. The bridge is already in open conflict with the island natives. Ptolemy and their inquisitors. We're going to have to tread on eggshells, but let's follow all the clues to their mysteries. We need to help them continue their investigations. Perhaps one will lead us to something useful.
I don't have a lot of men, as well you know, and since I only trust you among them, take Kurt and any others that seem useful. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
If you would allow me, Your Highness, I would be honored to assist your cousin on her investigation.
Very well, then. You could start by indicating the precise location of your nasty village.
Of course, Your Highness. I should have thought of that sooner. Allow me to mark the location on your map, my daughter.
Thank you. Have no fear, Constantine. I will take care of all matters at hand.
Anything else?
I'm going to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
Okay. Well, we'll save the game here. We'll come back at a later time for more playthrough of it. Till next time, have a good night.